Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I want to talk to you guys about a few things that over the last year I may have gotten wrong. I want to apologize and actually endorse all these products that really do work. So let me put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this. Alright, first of all, I have said in the past that people don't need protein shakes, but you know what? I've come to the realization from talking with the guys over at Tiger Fitness and Civation that actually there's really good data showing that you actually need protein shakes. You need protein shakes to gain optimal muscle. If you don't take at least 30 grams of high quality absorbing protein within 30 minutes of working out, you are leaving gains on the table. All right, and that could actually cost you a couple pounds of muscle every year. You actually need whey protein isolate immediately after you train. If you don't get it, you're leaving gains on the table. Yeah, it might cause a little diarrhea for some people. It might cause a little gas. That might even turn off girls a little bit. But you know what? Fuck bitches, get your gains. All right, fuck those bitches. You don't need them. If they can't deal with a little bit of your diarrhea and farts for the extra gains you're leaving on the table, fuck them. Fuck them. Besides, all their friends are going to want to fuck you when you're jacked anyways. You need that protein shake. You got to have it. You got to sacrifice to win. All right, you got to sacrifice to win, and sometimes that takes buying a $50 protein shake. Sometimes that's going to involve a little bit of gas from these fart powders. Also, pre-workouts. You know what? I might have said in the past that you don't need pre-workouts, that people don't even need to go 100% in the gym, that a good training program is all you need. You know what? Fuck that. Fuck that. You need pre-workouts. How are you going to go beast mode? How are you going to go 100% every time you're in the gym if you're not taking at least 3 different stimulants before you go? All right, you need them. How are you going to get 100% out of every workout? Yeah, you've got all these coaches who are trying to tell you, oh, you need to program this and undulate intensity and workloads and worry about recovery. Those are people who just don't want you to make gains. The truth is, you need to go 100% in the gym every single time you train, and you can't do that without drugs and stimulants. You have to have stimulants to do that. You have to. And you know what? They might be a little bit addictive. All right, sometimes you get one that has a meth analog in it that makes you fail your drug tests because, you know, they put that in there. But the companies are doing that because they have your best interest in mind. You know what? Meth is a good pre-workout, apparently. You know, and so what if you fail a drug test? Do you want your fucking gains? You know what? Fuck having a job. Fuck having a job. Getting that extra quarter-inch on your biceps, that's more important. Besides, all those coworkers of yours are just jealous of your gains anyways, right? They're just jealous. You need a pre-workout. You need a pre-workout every single time that you train. Every time you go in the gym, you need to be jacked up on stimulants so that you can go full fucking beast mode every time. Testosterone boosters. You know what? A lot of people out there, scientists, are telling you testosterone boosters don't work. But what do they know? You know what? These same scientists are probably the same ones that the big pharma is paying off to say that because they're scared that these testosterone boosters are going to interfere with their TRT stuff. That's what's really going on. The truth is, test boosters work. All of them work, especially the Tiger Fitness one, that new Insurgent one they've got. That shit is the bomb. It will blow up in your face, man. That's what insurgents do, right? But, you know, here's the thing. If you're not maximizing your testosterone production, how are you going to maximize your gains in the gym? How are you going to do that? This is going to help give you that edge that you need. These test boosters, they will help you train harder. You combine them with that pre-workout, you're going to have all the energy you need, recover faster, keep your muscle protein synthesis elevated. It's going to make you more attractive to women because you're going to produce more pheromones. I mean, those testosterone boosters might get you laid, and they're going to give you rock hard erections. All right, you're going to be able to lay pipe all night long after doing a 4-hour workout. You need these test boosters. All right, sleeves. How about sleeves? There's a lot of people out there who are trying to tell you, you know what, the human body regulates its own temperature. You don't have temperature sensors in your joints. You know what? These are people who are just trying to get you hurt. They're trying to cost you your gains. You need a $50 set of knee sleeves, and you need a $50 set of elbow sleeves. You know why? Because they keep your joints warm. The body can't actually regulate its own temperature. That's a myth. Exercising itself won't even heat up joints and all of that. You get in the cold, a little bit of cold air hits your skin and it will suck all the heat out of your joints. How are you going to make the most gains possible? How are you going to train without your joints hurting, without sleeves around them to keep them warm? How are you going to do that? If you're not buying these sleeves, you're leaving gains on the table. You're not going to be able to go beast mode every workout because things are going to hurt. They're not going to be warm enough. You need sleeves. You need these things. Most importantly, those Bane masks. Yeah, every expert in physiology is out there saying it's junk science. They don't actually work. They're saying to raise your red blood cell count, you need to live at high altitude and sleep at high altitude or sleep in a decompression chamber. That's all bullshit. The truth is, these $80 masks not only make you look fucking awesome and make you look like Bane, and everyone who sees you wearing one of those while you're jogging is going to think that you're an absolute badass. It's going to make panties drop. But it's going to increase your endurance because it restricts oxygen while you're exercising, and that's going to increase red blood cell count. You know, you got all these so-called experts with their lab coats telling you that you have to live high and train low. That's bullshit. You wear that mask, it's going to jack your red blood cell count up so high, you're going to fail the drug test for EPO. That's what's going to happen. It's going to make you an endurance machine, and you're going to look like a bad motherfucker while you do it. On top of that, it's well known that these masks increase diaphragm strength because you have to breathe harder. Then that's going to help give you better abs on top of it, because your diaphragm's going to have to work harder while you breathe. It's going to give you a jacked six-pack. So, you know, I'm going to take back everything I said about all these products. I said in the past they're useless, they're rip-offs, they're waste of money. But you know what? I have come to see the light after talking with a couple of people in some of these companies. I'm going to link down below where you can buy all this stuff with my special code. And if you use my code, you're going to get 5% off. You're going to get a 5% discount on every tub of protein powder you buy, every pre-workout you buy, all those knee and elbow sleeves, test boosters, and Bane masks. You know, and yeah, they cost a little bit of money, but you got to sacrifice to win. You got to give something up if you want to be the best. You know, you're going to have to invest a little bit. Every champion has had to make sacrifices. If you want to be the best, if you want to be the most jacked dude in the club, and you want to get laid, and you want to attract women with your impressive godlike physique, not gay dudes, because gay dudes won't hit on you. It's just going to be chicks. That's who's interested in jacked ripped dudes. You got to sacrifice to win, and sometimes you got to sacrifice a little money. Sometimes you might have to deal with a little bit of diarrhea or pre-workout stimulant addiction. But at the end of the day, that's going to be worth it. Sometimes you even got to give up a testicle to be a champion. All right, Lance Armstrong knew that. Man lost a testicle. He's still a champion. You got to sacrifice to win. Sacrifice to win. And in this case, you need to sacrifice a little bit of money to be the best. Otherwise, you're just leaving gains on the table. I don't even know why you're bothered to even fucking work out. Why are you even working out if you're just going to leave gains on the table and you can't go 100% all the time? This stuff is what you need to get you there. Fuck all these people talking about proper programming and deloading and a proper diet. You don't need any of that shit. You need these products. You need these products. And you are going to be a champion. You just got to sacrifice a little bit. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed my April Fool's joke. But what he didn't tell you guys is the time he did come down to Texas on some business, and we hung out for the day. And we decided to, go eat a little bit of Texas barbecue, shoot some guns, go drive through the Texas countryside a little bit. So we hopped in his rental car down here. Mark was driving along, and we're just chatting about his MTS way and writing articles and all that good stuff. And we see something up ahead on the side of the road. And I'm like, hey, Mark, slow down, dude, slow down. I think that's a goat up there. Sure enough, he slows down. There's a nanny goat with her head stuck in the fence. And I tell him, hey, Mark, stop the car. Let's get out and see what we can do about this. So he stops the car, and I get out, and I walk over. And I realize this goat's just there bleeding. Blah, blah, got her head stuck in the fence. She's hopelessly stuck. I look around. I don't really see anyone around. And I figure, what the hell? So I drop my pants and start going to town on her. And Mark gets out of the car, and he's just like, what are you doing? And I just look at him for a minute, and he just gets quiet, and goat, she just keeps bleeding, blah, blah, and Mark just keeps staring. He's like staring at me really kind of funny, not saying a word. Finally, I kind of get tired of Mark looking at me, and I look over at him and I go, "Hey, bro, I mean, you just keep staring like that. Do you want some of this too?" He pauses for a second, looks me dead in the eyes, just kind of nods and go, yeah, I think I will. So Mark walks over, drops his pants, then bends over and sticks his head in the fence. But, all things considered, I could understand why Mark wouldn't really want to tell that story.